Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Melissa here today. Miss Melissa is here today for small group. For small group today, we're going to be doing intentional teaching card M20 I'm Thinking of a Shape. So what we're going to be doing today is what materials that you're going to need. So we're going to be talking about geometric solids. So for example, a rectangular prism, a cube, a cylinder, a sphere, a pyramid. So some materials that you can find around your house, like Miss Melissa did, that you can use are boxes, balls, cans, paper towel tubes, cones, cups, party hats. Any of these things will work great for today's small group. So the first thing that we're going to do is Miss Melissa is going to show you some geometric shapes that we're going to examine and look at. After Miss Melissa shows you them and we see the differences in them, we're going to play a little bit of a game and we're going to try and guess. I'm thinking of a shape and you guys are going to try and tell me what shape is it that I'm looking for. All right, so let's get started with my first shape. My first shape that I'm going to show you is a sphere, and a sphere is round like a circle, right? So here Miss Melissa has a baseball, right? So a baseball is round like a circle, which is a sphere, right? So another thing that is round like a sphere is an orange, right? A clementine is round, which is called a sphere. And a plastic purple ball that I have here is considered a sphere. All right, so now let's look at my next geometric shape. My next one is a cube, and a cube has 4 identical sides. So here, Miss Melissa has a dice, right? And a square, we know a square has 4 identical sides. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So a dice has 4. That means of the same exact sides. Another thing that you might find around your house that has 4 of the same size is a baby's block, right? A block. This block here has 4 of the same sides, and this block has animals on it, and 4 the same sides is called a cube. Another cube I have here is a block, right? That has numbers. Even you can use, if you find a box around your house, a box, right? A present that was inside a box. A box is also considered a cube. All right, the next one we're going to be talking about is a cylinder. A cylinder can look like a rectangle, right? With a circle on the top. But basically it has 2 identical flat sides. So here I have a can, right? This is a can of soup that I took out of my pantry, and it has 2 identical sides. So 1, 2, right? It has 2 flat identical sides. So here's 1 flat one, here's 2 flat, and it has 2 identical sides. And here is a can, right? So if you have a can inside your pantry at home in your kitchen, you can get it out and use it to explore the can as a cylinder. The next shape I'm going to show you is a cone. A cone is an object that tapers from the circular base to a point. So here, some of you might have party hats in your house, right? So here is our circular, right? It's a circle. And then if you go all the way up to the top, here is the point, right? So it goes from a circular base, which is here, all the way up to a point. And this is a party hat, right? So here you can see that it is the shape of a cone. Also, what you have, an ice cream cone, right? This is the ice cream on top. This is a cone. So here's the circle part on top, and the bottom part of the ice cream cone is the point, right? So this is called a cone. My ice cream cone. Another one is an orange cone, right? That you might see outside in the street when you're blocking off traffic. The same thing. It has a circular bottom and it goes up to a pointy point, which is called a cone. The next one is going to be a pyramid. So Miss Melissa here has a picture of a teepee and a tent, because I didn't have anything I found in my house. So if you can't find anything for a pyramid in your house, you can go online and maybe print a picture or even look on mom's computer or phone. So here, a pyramid is a triangle, right, that meets at the center. So here we have a teepee and it looks like a triangle, but it's called a pyramid. Our geometric shape, it's a pyramid, and you see it has 1, 2, 3, and it has a pointy side on top, right? And the same thing here. It has a pointy, has 1, 2, and it meets in the middle, and it's at a pointy side, and it's called a pyramid. The next one, the last one I have, is a prism. So a prism is, Miss Melissa is going to just show you a picture of a triangular prism, which looks like this brown one right here, and it can be considered like a skateboard ramp. Like if someone was riding on a skateboard, it could be a skateboard ramp, right? So here we see a triangular prism, right? It means that both faces are identical, so both sides are the same. All right, boys and girls, so what we're going to do now is, at home, you're going to go ahead and try and find some similar items that Miss Melissa found in her house, or you can use the items that I first said in the beginning of the video. Then you're going to go ahead and play a little game with mom, dad, grandma, whoever it is that you're doing your small group with. And what you're going to do is you're going to try and guess. So mom is going to try and tell you what the shape looks like, and you're going to try and guess. Is it a sphere? Is it a cube? Is it a cylinder? Is it a cone? Is it a prism? Or is it a pyramid? So the first one that I have, it is round. So let's think, what did I show you that was round? What is round? Yes, a baseball is round. And an orange is round, right? So these are some things that you might have around your house. Any type of ball. And we know an orange is a fruit, right? It is round. All right, next, I'm thinking of a geometric shape that has 4 identical sides. It has 4 of the same sides. Yes, I'm thinking of a cube, right? A cube, a block. This is my daughter's block, right? It has 4 equal sides. Also, I found dice, right? My dice has 4 identical sides. And here I have an ABC number block, right, that has 4 identical sides, right? 4 identical sides right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. My dice has 4 identical sides. My next shape I'm thinking of has 2 identical flat sides. It has 2 identical flat sides with a circle base. So what did I show you that I found before in my pantry? Yes, a can of soup, right? It has 1, 2 identical flat sides. So my can of soup is flat on both sides. So I'm sure if you go inside your kitchen, you can look for some cans of vegetables or soup and use that as your cylinder. My next one I'm thinking of is an object that tapers off from a circular base to a point. What did I say? We can use it at a party. Yes, a party hat. It has a circular base, and then it tapers off at the top to a point, right? And if you see it on my head, you can see the circular base, and it goes up to a point. Also, an ice cream cone, right? An ice cream cone circles and tapers off to a point. Miss Melissa found a cone, right? A cone that we see out in the outside, right? Blocking off traffic. A circular tapers off to a point. And also another one that you might find is the top of a pencil. If you look really closely, right, it tapers off at a circle and the point is at the top. All right, very good. The next one I'm thinking of is it has 2 of the same sides, and I showed you up here. Yes, it's a prism, right? I showed you a prism, and this sort of reminds you of like a skateboard ramp that someone might make to ride their skateboard on, or even maybe you can use a milk carton. Can be a rectangular prism, right? The milk carton, if you take a milk carton out of your fridge, it has 2 of the same sides. And the last one I was thinking of, it reminds me of something that we can go in if we were camping outside. Yes, a tent or a teepee, right? And Miss Melissa has here a tent and a teepee. And we know that it's a triangle that meets at a center point. So it looks like a triangle, right? So it has the sides and it meets at the top and has a point. So these are different kinds of triangles and teepees that Miss Melissa had that all have two sides and meet at the top with a point. All right, awesome, boys and girls. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go around your house. You're going to find things like balls for a sphere, maybe for a cube, you can find a block. You can find some blocks that you, ABC blocks that you have around your house, a shoe box, a box that you had a present in. You can go and find some cans for a cylinder. You can find ice cream cones, party hats, right? For our cone, for a prism, you can use a carton of milk if you have it in the fridge, or you can even look online for some pictures like Miss Melissa did of like I did the ramp for a skateboarding ramp, and also for a pyramid. You can go on and look for a tent, or if you have a play tent in your house, you can use that for your pyramid. So what I want you to do now is, boys and girls, to go and find your shapes. So you remember, you're going to find a sphere, a cube, a cylinder, a cone, a prism, and a pyramid. And then you're going to go ahead and play a little game with mom and dad, grandma, whoever it is at home. And you're going to send Miss Melissa a video of the items that you found to complete the I'm thinking of a shape activity, and send me a picture when you're done. And I want mom and dad to tell me, were you able to identify all the shapes that Miss Melissa just discussed? And how many did you know, and were you able to match? All right, boys and girls, I hope you have so much fun with this lesson, and I'll see you soon. Bye.